Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joey, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing the difference between American coffee culture and Dutch coffee culture. Listen, I am a coffee fanatic. I love coffee. My life runs on coffee. I am coffee. In fact, I was born coffee and somehow just ended up being Joey. Moral of the story is I am obsessed with a good dark cup of coffee. And as a coffee person, drinking it every day, all day in New York City, and then moving here and drinking it all day, every day, I really got to see the difference between coffee culture. First of all, let's not even talk about the drink, the way we drink it. You already know in the States, I go to Starbucks, we all order our coffee to go in a large cup of coffee, and we walk around to work, and that's how we drink our coffee. Rarely do we ever sit down and just drink coffee. Whereas here in the Netherlands, we sit and drink coffee. And if you want to get a to-go coffee, now of course it's more regular in the city of Amsterdam, but outside of the city of Amsterdam, it's kind of a little bit weird, not weird, but it's kind of like, oh, you want it to go? Why? Type of situation. I remember when my father-in-law came to New York to visit, my boyfriend and I were always like, hey, Fonz, let's go get some coffee. And he was like, okay, great. And so we would walk up, grab it to go, and then walk around. And he was like, what? But how are we supposed to drink it? I'm like, walking around. There's like these nice lids. He could not wrap his head around it. And same thing when I came here, it was very strange that like nobody just had it to go. You don't see anybody with a to-go coffee, which I find so strange. Let's move on and talk about the taste of the coffee. I do not mean any insult. I don't want to offend anybody, but I do not like Dutch coffee. I do not like it. I don't think that it is roasted dark enough. I don't think it's strong enough. I don't think that it's like gonna wake me up and slap me in the face and say, get up! It's very just calm and very little. If you get a cup of coffee, it's usually a small cup of coffee. And I'm not used to that. So like I get 3 of those and then I'm okay and I'm good to go. And I don't really like the taste so much of it. There's a very different taste between American coffee and Dutch coffee. Also, here, a lot of people drink, also we're in Europe, of course, espresso and cappuccinos and lattes. And of course, us as Americans drink that too, but we drink it very rarely. Whereas here, somebody may never drink a cup of coffee and always have espresso. Usually, the typical Dutch person has an espresso machine at home and they just put in their capsule and grab a little shot of espresso or make themselves a cappuccino, where in the States, we have a full-on coffee machine that makes you a giant cup of coffee, and that is very, very different. So the volume is also very, very different. One thing that I do love is that anywhere you go here, when you order your coffee, it comes with a little cookie on the side, just so you can dip in your coffee or, you know, eat it. It's really, really good. It's such a nice little touch. But I guess that's what you get when you make coffee a more of a sit-down ritual versus just a grab-and-go type of ritual. And lastly, a lot of people here actually will drink like 1 cup of coffee and then they'll have tea the rest of the day, where us as Americans are completely foreign to that, because I don't know any American that would choose tea over coffee. I love tea and I'll drink it, but if I had the choice, do you want coffee or tea? Can I please have coffee? Thank you. So I think that those differences and similarities are really, really cool, where it's just about that one beverage. Anyways, guys, if you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Comment below on how you drink your coffee or what you think about American coffee or Dutch coffee. And also, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, please. I will love you forever. And I hope that you stick around with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!